Good morning, third grade. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. Let's take a look at today's agenda. Always and forever, homeroom first. My planner, let's do A today because I believe I did B yesterday. I could be wrong. There we go. Spelling today, you have a worksheet, rainbow words. As always, I do not collect your worksheet for spelling, so if you would like to practice some other way, whatever floats your boat, you do you to practice. Same with vocabulary. It's a matching activity that's a self-check. If that doesn't work for you, you can practice some other way. Reading, you have some text to read today with some pre-reading questions. Grammar, some text to read with a self-check. Writing, same thing, some text to read, then a self-check. And you have handwriting today. Whether you're in Math A or Math B, you have IXL practice today. And for science, you are working on that wheel that you started yesterday, the explore section, and of course your spelling, vocab words, and your space for extra notes. Learning Lab, K through 4 from 10:30 to 11:30 today via Zoom. Your morning message today, and your work. It's Trivia Tuesday, so you're going to test your knowledge on the 3 R's, since that is what we are focusing on in science this week. So if you click here, it will open up to a Kahoot. Now, I've never played Kahoot, like I've been a player of Kahoot, but I've never been a teacher. So this is a new side for me, so I'm not sure how this works. So like, we're gonna work kinks out together because this is a super cool game. But what you're going to do is there's a 3 R's Kahoot. It's like a quiz, a trivia game. So I'm going to be Miss Tori. So you put your name in. Okay. Well, I guess that's because I never finished. So we're gonna say just my first name. I'm gonna be Tori. All right. Okay, go. Okay, go. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. A, B, C. All right, A, B, C worked. Miss Tori did not. Okay, but it gives you a countdown. Okay. What is recycling? Do, 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 do. To play ball, to use over again, to throw away things, to use over again. I got it right. And then you click next and you keep on going. So just something fun to wake up this morning. And I promise if you put your name in, it probably will not reject your name. It's just Miss Tori. All right. So, all these pop-ups. English. All right. Remember, you have 2 attempts for your quizzes and tests this week. So if you take it the first time, you don't do well, you can take it a second time, and I'll take the highest score. Nothing to turn in today. You are working on 23.2. So you're going to keep practicing spelling and vocab. We're going to set a purpose for reading this week's story, which is called Natural Disasters. We'll practice using adverbs, and we'll learn how to take notes for a discussion, and then we'll practice connecting cursive letters U, Y, I, and J. So spelling, it's practice, and like I said, if you open up the activity, it is rainbow spelling where you write your words 3 times in 3 different colors, or you can do whatever works for you. Vocabulary, if it'll move. There we go. It's a self-check matching, so you take the circle and you move it to the definition from the word to the definition, make that connection, and then you can check your work when you're done. Reading. So tomorrow we're going to start reading a passage titled Natural Disasters, It is nonfiction, so we're learning true facts about volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis. These things are collectively called natural disasters. So what kind of information do you think we'll be learning about these natural disasters? What is a natural disaster, first off? That is the question to ask. Well, volcanoes, earthquakes, and tsunamis fall into the category of natural disasters, if that gives you a hint. And think about those words, natural and disaster. Natural is like nature, things that are untouched by people. So like plants and animals, things that you find in the wild or in the woods. And disaster means like bad things like a fire, a car accident, like something terrible. So we have nature and terrible. This is when terrible things happen just by nature. Humans don't cause it. It just happens. It's the way that the world runs. So like earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis. So think about what you already know about these things and then what you would also like to know. So this week I'm not collecting this, so you can write in the box. That is totally fine. What is one thing you already know and what is one thing you would like to know? Grammar. So yesterday we learned about adverbs, those words that tell us how, where, and when an action happens. So it adds to the verb, adverb. So you're going to do a self-check. Choose an adverb that tells how. So Alex said blank, I have a secret. Did Alex say something softly yesterday or nearby? So remember, and the adverb tells us how. So said means told. So how did Alex tell the story? Softly, yesterday, or nearby? Well, yesterday would be when, nearby would be where, softly tells us how. So you'll keep going. For writing, yesterday we learned that we will be preparing for a discussion this week. And the first step in preparing for a discussion is taking notes. So how do we effectively, which means do it well, take notes for a discussion? Well, we're going to take a look. So you're going to read this passage on the left. There's two of them. And identify the important ideas in the text and choose a question that would be good for discussion. Then click on the passage to reveal some possible answers. So you're going to read this, or you can listen and follow along. And when you read it, you will pick out what you think is important and then make a question by that and then check your understanding. And this is a general idea. It's not saying that if you don't have exactly what it says, it's wrong. It's just a guide. So let's do one together. Watching TV can be good or bad. TV helps you learn. Some shows can also make you laugh. TV can make you sad and keep you from doing your homework. Okay, so what is this passage about? Watching TV. And that's the very first sentence. Watching TV can be good or bad. So that's probably important. And then it says about TV helps you learn. Some shows can make you laugh. Some can make you sad. So those are details. So watching TV is the main idea, the main point. And then TV helps you learn, laugh, makes you sad. Those are details, extras. So the important idea is watching TV can be good or bad. Possible questions. Well, whenever I first read that, the first thing that came to my mind was, why is watching TV good or bad? And then the details answered it. So I'm going to say, when I click on this passage, important ideas is going to be something along the lines of watching TV can be good or bad. And possible questions will be something along the lines of, why is watching TV good or bad? Let's see. TV can help you learn. TV can keep you from doing your homework. How can TV help you learn? How can TV make you sad? So, not what I said, but that's okay because what I thought was important is not necessarily what you think is important. It's just to give you an idea. There we go. So then your activity today for your other ELA is handwriting. Maybe. It's trying. The computer. There we go. So we're working on connecting letters. Okay, Math A. You have IXL practice, C7, add free numbers up to 3 digits each, word problems. Math B. You have practice on IXL, S3, purchases. Do you have enough money up to $10? And what I've been doing, friends, I don't know if you've noticed, you might not have. I've been giving you points if you're practicing. So for every roughly 40 minutes that you practice on IXL or Splash Learn, I give you an extra point on your quizzes. So if you get like a 4 out of 6 on a quiz, but you spend an hour on IXL, I'll give you an extra point. So just keep that in mind. All right, no social studies this week. We have science. In science, we're working on the explore section. So again, if you click any of these links, it'll take you to the same thing. If you haven't already, watch the video walkthrough, then complete the lesson, and these are the things that you will submit. So yesterday you should have done the engage, and today do the explore. In explore today, you're going to read the text on pages 2 and 3 of the lesson, which is linked here. So that you can read that, then watch the video on page 4, and then review these flashcards to learn more about conservation and the 3 R's. All right, friends, that is all I have for you today, so have a great day.